Welcome to the Figure Zone. Today we've got a Star Wars R5-J2 Imperial Astromech Droid. And this guy came out a while ago, but I just recently picked one up. And he's got the standard style box, got a small rip, got mine off of eBay. Such a great price, didn't really care if the box had a small rip. But the box is like that basic Star Wars style box, except this one's a little bit smaller. And you got a cool little magnetic opening flap so you can see the droid inside. And he looks pretty awesome. And you can open them up from the top or the bottom. I always like opening my guys up from the bottom just in case something rips or tears and you want to display your box. So it'll look nice and neat if you got like a small rip going on. And you pretty much pull him out. He's inside of like a basic clamshell style box setup, and there he is. Now you don't really get any accessories of this guy. Pretty much all you get is his little antenna going on, and what's cool is they give you a spare one just in case. They are, it feels like some kind of aluminum maybe, I'm not quite sure, but you can break one possibly. It's got a cool setup. I love the way these R5 droids look. He's pretty cool. He's got the shiny silver, shiny black, and a shiny like bronze color. And as with a lot of these droids here, Sideshow has made 3 of them so far. R2-D2 would be the 4th one, but non-R2-D2 droids. You got the center leg that pops out, and you can push his other legs back and make them in more of the rolling position, or you can just pretty much keep his legs in the center and have them displayed in a center position. He's got cool like little fake wires coming out there, and the detail is really nice. He's very shiny, which is really cool. No panels on the back or anything like that, but he's got the rolling wheels on all 3 of his legs, which is pretty awesome. So you can pretty much roll him around if you want. Articulation wise, his head pretty much goes around, and that's really all you need. You need his head to move, you need the legs to move, and you're good to go. Now there's not many features on this guy unfortunately, but he does have a bunch of opening panels, which is pretty cool. The R2 I believe came with like maybe Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, I think, and it had like a magnet on the bottom so you can use that to open up all the features, but if you don't have that, you know, just use a basic magnet. It's much easier than trying to open them up with your hands. And as the R2 that they came with from Sideshow, he came with a whole pile of accessories with little saw pieces and little extra parts to work all the droids with, repair pieces. He came with that little part that goes inside of the machine so you can read everything. And it's got little openings for some of those in there, so if you do have that R2 with all those little accessories, you can probably stick a couple of them in there. Besides that, he doesn't come with any of those accessories. It's just him. And what's the bummer too is there's no light up feature in this figure, so it's just the figure. The other 2 that came out, R2-Q5 and C2B5, other Imperial Astromech droids, all came with the cool light up features. This guy just came with the antenna, which is kind of a bummer, and you just take the antenna, stick it on top of his head, and you're ready to go. Displayed. Done. And pretty much again, articulation wise, just head can go fully around, and pretty much his legs can almost go all the way around. The bottom part of the leg hits some of his head. He's got a swivel down there at the bottom, and pretty much that's all you really need. That third leg's got the swivel also. There's no side to side or anything, just forward and back. Now this droid was stationed on the 2nd Death Star, and you can see him in the opening scene in Return of the Jedi when Vader came aboard, and you could just barely see him in the background, so there's a little tiny spot here where he circled so you can actually see where he was. Blink of an eye, you'd pretty much miss him. A lot of these droids were set up on the Death Star to do maintenance and work on various things, and a lot of times they're also used as spies too, to spy on their own Imperial peoples to make sure they're all staying in line. They would be monitored by the higher ups and the officers. So this guy is about 8 8.6 inches tall also. Just want to mention that. He's pretty tall for a droid. Now these R5 series were produced very inexpensively, and after a while people didn't want them. They tended to have their personality matrix was kind of flawed, and they kind of had a small little attitude problem, so they're kind of pissed off angry droids, which is kind of funny. It's interesting. You see like Chopper too. He's a different droid, but you see Chopper from the many series he's been in. He looks like kind of an angry droid there too. But this guy is pretty cool. Here he is with his friends R2-Q5 and C2-B5, also made by Sideshow. And these guys light up, have features in them, you know, which is pretty cool. But this other guy doesn't for some reason. I guess they decided not to go with it. I don't know. But it's a cool figure. If you're into the droids, you gotta have a couple droids with your Imperials, because, you know, you got R2 with whoever you want to put him with. And you need some droids for your Imperial displays. Unfortunately, R5 is no longer with us. He was scattered about the cosmos and probably parts on Endor due to the rebel scum blowing up the second Death Star. Oh yeah, don't piss off Vader, especially if you're a droid with an attitude problem. He doesn't like those droids. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It helps out my channel big time. If you want to be notified when my videos go live, hit the bell notification. If you're enjoying the video, hit the thumbs up. Share with your Star Wars friends. Until the next video. Long live the Empire.